Ralph Wilson Stadium, renamed in 1998 after the Bills' longtime owner, will be the host for what should be one heck of a game between Jacksonville and Buffalo. Now we'll head over to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the start of the game. Guys?
With a beautiful day in the forecast, we'll get ready for today's game. Hi everyone, Tom Hammond here, along with Chris Collinsworth. Williamson from the 4. We're just about ready for the opening kickoff. Let's take it down to the field. And we'll see how their offense has prepared for this matchup as they come onto the field for the first time. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers. Setting up play action. Interception. Tackled at the 19. Why did he even make that pass?
Yeah, Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick, just a real heads-up play.
From the 19-yard line. Lynch alone in the backfield. Drops back to pass. And the defense has a heavy rush. They finally bring him down. It's 1st and goal. Good gain on the pass to the running back.
It's tough to pay too much attention to a running back in the passing game because at least half the time they're staying in the block. So when they do slip out, occasionally they can hit you for a big play.
He's looking to throw. Scans the field. It's a fumble. Walker recovers the loose ball. Well, that was a lucky bounce for the offense, Chris. They were right there to pick it up after he put it on the ground.
And you really said it right, because after all the game planning, after all the work that goes into a week, how many games are decided by a lucky bounce one way or another? That was good fortune for this offense.
Steps out at about the 13-yard line. Just about 5 yards on that completion. That'll make it 3rd down. Drops back, moves to his right. He's dragged down on the play. What can they do to put a stop to this guy getting to the quarterback? And it's only in the 1st quarter. That's just amazing. Lindell can put his team on the board first with this kick. It's good. Pretty good kick that time, and he drives it home for 3 points. Nice job. The kick. He'll return it from the 3. At the 30. Drilled at the 32-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. Taylor alone in the backfield. Taylor left side. He lost yardage on the play. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Back to throw. Passes the ball. It's tipped and intercepted. And he reverses direction. The defender gets him to the ground. And that was the 2nd time he's been picked off this half.
Well, we're going to find out how mentally tough this quarterback is, because when you get off to a shaky start like that, sometimes it's tough to piece everything back together again.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 46-yard line. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. 4 yards on that play, and that will bring up second down. The Bills come out in a single back formation. Edwards drops back. Throws while on the run. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
On play action. Gets the pass off. Not much room to throw into, and it's intercepted. Nice pick for the safety.
You could see the quarterback that time trying to look the safety off, but this safety is simply too smart. He was having none of it and jumped in front to make the interception.
Little handoff. Cuts back, and he's dropped. Taylor gains about 2 yards on the run.
Gain of 2.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 40. Single set backfield. Garrard sends a guy in motion to the right. Back to pass. Short throw to the left. He's brought down at the 50. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And that was a little hum baby coming out of there from the quarterback. We've all heard about how strong his arm is, and we saw it there.
Sets up the play action. Can't hang on. Looked like a sure reception, but he couldn't hang on to it.
Well, that's just such a big part of the game. You know these receivers are going to be in position to make a catch. You can either try and knock it down or knock them out.
Drops back to pass. Here's the pass. Brings it in. And they get him at the 40. Not too bad a pass there.
Not too bad at all. And sometimes those little touch throws are actually more difficult than the bullet passes. Kind of hard to come up with the timing to hit the receiver right in stride, but that was well thrown.
It's the tailback. They finally get him at the 12-yard line. He just made this defense look really bad.
And you can see a defense, when they get gouged for a big run like that, they all start looking around and thinking, whose gap was that? Who gave up that big a hole?
They line up at the 12. For the first time today, we'll get to see how this defense responds when they're backed up into the red zone. They'll keep it on the ground again. He's dropped around the 7-yard line. Gain of a handful. That'll bring up second down. The Jaguars come out in a single back formation. Taylor will run it again. Brought down at the 3. That's 4 yards on the play, and so it'll be third down. Jacksonville lines up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Nice play fake. Dumps it out left. What a catch! Touchdown! Touchdown, Jacksonville. Here's the point after. It's good. Jacksonville is up by 4. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Decent kick. Taken at the 5. At the 30. Brought down at the 32-yard line. On his last drive, the quarterback completed a pass, but to the other team. Throwing another one could be disastrous to this offense. Edwards drops back on first down. He throws on the run. It's picked off. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. And just a great interception by the cornerback.
Might want to start thinking about trying to pick on that guy. We've seen all day he has simply been quicker to the spot than the wide receivers coming into his area.
It's 1st and 10. Jacksonville sets up in the I. He's brought down around the 30-yard line. Not much there, maybe a yard. That brings up 2nd down. Jacksonville goes with the ace set here. Throws on the run. And they get him at the 22. Northcutt gains 7 yards with the catch. That'll bring up 3rd down. One man in the backfield. They'll go with the run once again. And he's decleated at the 19-yard line. Taylor will get enough to pick up the 1st down after the gain of 3. Jacksonville sets up in the I. Garrard hands it left. He's dropped right around the 2-yard line. They need to come up with a better game plan to stop this guy.
Yeah, you're not kidding. They can't keep giving up those big chunks of yardage like that. If they do, it's going to be awfully tough to stop this offense.
Jacksonville is trying to make this a 2-score game. The Bills line up with a nickelback. Crosses the line. He was determined to take that one all the way himself.
That was crafty, wasn't it? A little crafty run that time by the quarterback. He may not be the fastest guy out there, but he had a little slither to him, that one.
And they line up for the extra point. The kick is up. It's good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Not a bad kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Drilled at the 29-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. Royal motioning to the left. He's looking to throw. There for the catch. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. That pass is good for a 1st down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Edwards steps to the line of scrimmage. He has 2 backs behind him. They hand it off. He took a shot at the 45. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
Looks to pass. He throws right. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. That's a 7-yard gain.
Little 7-yard throws like that have really become the staple of the National Football League. So many defenses now not allowing the big throws down the field. You have to be willing to take throws just like that.
They'll keep it on the ground again. He's tackled around the 44-yard line. And it looks like he just barely got the first.
Yeah, it's almost like he knew exactly where that first down marker was and just got enough for the first down.
Lynch gets another handoff. Out of bounds at the 38. Lynch gains around 6 yards on the counter play right there. Edwards sends a man in motion. He drops back to pass. Throws it. Pass is complete. He's brought down at the 22. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Here's a draw. And he's hammered at the 21. That's a 1-yard pickup.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Royal in motion. Looking to throw. Throws it deep to the end zone. Bats it away. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
From the gun. Setting up play action. It's completed. He's dropped at the 14. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
Right down the middle. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the upright. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Here's the kick. Jones drew it from one. They get him at the 25. The team sends its offense back onto the field and look to make it 3 scoring drives in a row. Garrard is under center. Offense lines up in an I. Brought down behind the line. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Garrard takes it back. He throws short. Tackled at the 31. And that was a gain of 7. Jacksonville comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Throws out right. He couldn't hang on to it. Northcutt was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. 4th down. The punt team is on the field looking to kick this one away. Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. Parrish takes it at the 25. And they get him at the 38. It looked for a moment that he might take that one all the way back.
Boy, that was a close one for the coverage team. They were able to wrap him up before he broke it open, but he is on the brink. This coverage team is going to have to start playing with a little more intensity, a little more heart, or they're going to give up a big one.
Hands it off. gains his way to the 49-yard line. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
Fakes the run. Catch is made. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass, open it up down the field.
Lynch gets another handoff. He's hammered in the backfield. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Lynch alone in the backfield. Back to pass. On the run, he throws it. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
He's looking to throw. Strong throw to his right. Tipped pass and picked off. Knocked out of bounds around the 45-yard line. What a big-time play. I can't believe he hung on to it.
Well, we're going to have to quit using that old cliche about cornerbacks and defensive backs not being able to catch the football. That was some play that time.
Here's the halfback. And he makes it out to about the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. Garrard steps up to the line, 3 wide receivers. Taylor gets another handoff. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Cornerback did a nice job recognizing the play and getting in there for the stop.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
Back to throw. Dumps it out right. Dropped behind the line. Loss of a yard on the play.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, you have to be careful about dumping it down too quickly. Stand in there, see what you've got working down the field. That time they were all over that quick throw.
Podlesh punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The quarterback leads his offense back onto the field after turning it over on their last drive.
Tennessee.
They'll go from the I formation.
Luke 45. Let's go, Luke 45. Right. Let's go. What that screen over here? Let's do it tight.
Tackled at about the 23-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. They line up at the 24. The Bills come out in a 2 tight end set. And they use motion. Setting up play action. Makes the catch. He's tackled at about the 39-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
He's looking to throw. Looking for an open man. Brings this one in. He's brought down around the 34-yard line. No trouble airing it out. That gives him 100 yards already.
Not a bad first quarter, huh? And before the game, this quarterback was telling me his arm felt great in practice all week, so we'll see how he holds up for the remainder of the game.
Single back formation. Lynch on the give. And they get him at the 33-yard line. 1 yard on the play, and that will bring up second down. The Bills come out in a single back formation.
Luke 45. Luke 45. Left smash free.
He's looking to throw. Throws it short, and it's completed. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. Lynch gets him about 3 yards on that completion, so that'll make it third down. The Bills go with the I formation. Edwards sends a man in motion. He drops back to pass. Passes to his left. Interception. He just timed that one to perfection.
Tom, this guy had to be a wide receiver at one point in his career. No way a defensive back makes a catch like that. That was tremendous.
Taylor gets the call. He doesn't get back to the line. That's what you call a great individual effort.
Yeah, it really just throws you off rhythm to have a play that gains nothing. You know, you're going to get something, 2, 3, 4 yards, and it keeps you in that rhythm. But when a defense makes a play like that, it really throws your offense off.
Play action. He throws it. Completed. Tackled at the 49-yard line. Talk about a throw.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about one like that being intercepted. Nobody on the defensive side could have caught that bullet.
First and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. I formation here. They'll throw on first down. And he goes down. It looked like the defensive coordinator called for the blitz at just the right time.
It's one of the toughest things about getting blitzed is that everyone has to execute their block perfectly. It's one-on-one blocking. One guy misses a block, and your quarterback's sacked.
Back to throw. The pocket is collapsing. He's tackled right around the 42-yard line, and simply a great throw there.
Yeah, that really was a nice touch that time. Perfect sort of combination of velocity and touch. A very catchable ball thrown by this quarterback so that you don't have to overly focus on what you're doing and you can get your eyes back down the field, try and get a good run after the catch.
Simpson gets his hand on it. Lewis wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. The Jaguars are lining up to punt this one away. Podlesny is set back, ready to punt. He'll probably try to pooch this one into the corner. Podlesny punts it, and he didn't get much distance on it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. They'll throw on first down. Fires it left. What a brutal hit. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
And they use motion. Sets up the play action. And he caught it. He's pushed out right around the 44-yard line. They just couldn't get to the quarterback in time.
It's one of the dangers. You bring those extra defenders trying to get after the quarterback, and you're going to leave some man coverage on the outside. That time the quarterback able to take advantage.
The Bills motion to the left side. And it looks like we have a flag down on the play. Looked like the ref is going to call this one back.
Come on now.
Holding offense.
and I really didn't see the hold there.
Honestly, Tom, there is holding on every single play. I mean, the rule changes now allow for the guys to grab, but you have to keep inside the framework of the defensive player. As long as you do that, it typically doesn't get called. It did there.
Drops back. Short throw to the right. And he's knocked out at the 47-yard line. Not much of a gain at all on that completion. What happened on that one?
Well, I think the offense really just trying to make a safe throw rather than taking a big chance and throwing it down the field. You get the ball in the hands of your receiver and let him try and make a play. That time, nothing there.
Edwards back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. And they get to him. He just really showed off his speed and quickness on that one.
Playing defensive end is all about the get-off. Can you anticipate the snap count, turn the corner, even if you don't get the sack, at least force that quarterback to step up so those big defensive tackles can get him.
Back to throw. Throws a bullet. He's dropped in the open field. The third down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough third down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. Down in the end zone for a touchback. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. 5 DBs on the field. Taylor gets the call. And they get him at the 28-yard line. Nice job with the running back. That'll give them 7, maybe 8 yards. It's 2nd and 2. Ball on their own 28. One-man backfield. Back to throw. Throws while on the run. He's brought down at the 42. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Garrard hands off to the left. He fights forward to about the 43. They pick up 2 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. Jacksonville goes with the ace set here. Garrard with the give. He's going to be tackled for a loss. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman. So, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
Drops back to pass. Looking for a receiver. Pass completed. He's tackled around the 45-yard line. Nice pass play.
It really was in the 80s that we first started seeing offenses throwing the ball to the fullback. You know, for so many years, those guys were just big blockers.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. Single set backfield. He drops back. Defense closing in. And they get him at about the 23-yard line. And this receiver just loves it when the defense is in man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football. But you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
They go with the run. He gets out to about the 22-yard line. Taylor gets about a yard on the play.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
He throws on the run. He's got it. Touchdown. They hooked up for a long touchdown.
I don't care what you say. Anytime you see a big pass play like that, I think it's as pretty as anything that happens in sports anywhere.
Point after is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He kicks it off. Taken from the 3-yard line. Drilled at the 23-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. Edwards steps to the line of scrimmage. Only one man back here. Buffalo motions right. Defense is getting pressure. He's brought down at the 37. And a pretty smart play call right there.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
He looks to throw on first down. Throws middle. Defender gets his hand on it. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Let's get it right here.
He's tackled at the 43-yard line. A nice 6-yard gain by the halfback. Single back formation. It appears someone jumped early.
Full start offense.
It'll be third down again after that penalty.
You know, third down football is hard enough in the National Football League, but when you start adding yardage onto it, it gets even tougher.
Hey, never quit, fellas. Let's go, let's go. Regular.
Edwards sends a man in motion.
Let's go left.
Back to pass. Huge pressure by the defense. And that will be number 4 for the game.
Really impressive performance so far by this defense, and I thought coming in they had a good chance to get pressure. I'm not sure I even anticipated this kind of pressure, though.
He punts it. Northcutt takes it at the 25. And they get him at about the 35-yard line. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
Fakes to the back. Short throw to the left. He steps out at the 43-yard line. 7-yard gain on the play. One man backfield. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. They tackle him for a loss. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want. But ultimately, this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
There's a play fake. Guns it right. Brought down at the 46-yard line. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
He looks to throw on first down. There for the reception. He makes a great open field tackle. A pickup of 4.
Good patience that time by the quarterback, just checking down to the underneath route, giving his guy a chance to make a play.
Jacksonville uses motion. Fakes the run. Makes the grab. It's a loose ball. There's a scramble. He's got to find a way to protect the ball a little better, Chris. That was a very costly fumble.
2 hands, big guy. 2 hands in this league or you're going to cough them up.
They'll go to work at the 25. The Bills line up with 3 wide. First down, looking to throw. And he dropped it. Almost a catch, but he had...
So frustrating as a wide receiver. You know you're going to get hit on the play. Just wrap it up, make the catch, and go to the ground.
Come on, Jay, let's get off the field now. Blue 45. Come on, baby. Come on. Blue 45. Move up. Block 99 Philly.
On play action, rockets it out. Excellent pass by the quarterback on that play.
I'm really enjoying it.
Play fake. Throws on the run. Andy has been his go-to guy on the drive. Another positive gain through the air.
And it really helps when the quarterback gets the kind of protection he's getting so far in this one. This offensive line's doing a nice job building a pocket for this quarterback, and that's creating some nice passing lanes.
He fakes it, dumps it out left. And he's got plenty of room to run. Short completion there. That doesn't give them much in terms of yardage that time.
Well, the defense forced them to make the quick read and throw on that one. The catch was made, but there wasn't much yardage to go along with it. It's up to the receiver to make something happen on a play like that.
He's there for the catch. He's brought down right around the 46-yard line. The play fake only nets them a gain of a yard. The Bills come out in a shotgun set. Edwards back to throw. Mathis has the interception. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
The quarterback just rifled that one in there for a good gain.
Everybody knows about this guy's arm strength, and if you wanted to see an example of it, right there it was.
On the run, he throws it. And he's drilled at the 32-yard line. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
All kinds of pressure. And he catches it. Back to the line, but nothing more. That'll make it second down. The Bills bring in the nickel package. 2 minutes to go in the half. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Watch the ball, watch the ball. What you doing? Here we go!
He throws a bullet out to his left. He's tackled around the 30-yard line. Williams picks up 2 yards with that grab. That'll bring up 3rd down. Buffalo lines up in a dime defense here. Garrard is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Makes the catch. Tackled at the 17. He looked pretty confident that time on the throw.
You know, when you have an accurate quarterback, you can get away with throws like that. Get it out of your hand quickly, anticipate the throw, and you get the completion.
Garrard with the give. And they get him at the 14. They get 3 yards on the play.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Garrard is in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers this time. Garrard back to throw. Surveys the field. He makes another catch. It'll be first and goal. An impressive first half for the quarterback.
You know, I know there are a lot of people out there who like to watch defensive football games. Not me. I like to watch a guy throw it around like this. His quarterback's hot, and he knows it.
They got him with a blitz that time.
This is one of those defensive coordinators who's known for his exotic blitz packages. He could blitz anytime, any down, any point in the game. If you're a quarterback, you usually don't sleep too well before you play against this guy.
And it's intercepted by the backer. And he has had a terrible day throwing the ball so far.
Well, unless you're playing for the other team, I have no idea what's the matter with him today. He's throwing it right in their gut.
They line up at the 2. The Bills come out with the offset eye. Lynch gets it on the inside. Brought down at the 4. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. Buffalo lines up in a double tight set.
Over, too straight. Stay right. Hey, what? Friday. Get off. Don't give him a yard. Come on now. Bang right. Close left, switch.
And we've come to halftime here. Score is 21-6. Here's the kick. McGee fields it at the 3. Still working. They get him at the 29-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Buffalo sets up in the eye. Royal takes off in motion. They go with the toss. He makes a move, and he's brought down. Takes the handoff and responds with a 7-yard gain. They'll need about 3 yards here on second down. They come out in the nickel. And they use motion. They're going to pitch it. Tackled around the 43-yard line. Toss play gives them just enough for the first.
Sometimes we focus too much on the blocking on the outside, where in reality it's those interior blocks, the cutting off of the inside linebackers, that allows the running back to pick up a nice gain. That time they executed it and picked up the first down.
He throws it. He leaps. It's caught. That was a pretty nice play.
And the wide receiver saved the quarterback there. Anytime you get a ball up in there, you are in danger of a tip ball, an interception, but good strong hands that time by the wideout.
Left call. Blue 45. Tiger. Come on, baby. Hey, combo.
He looks to throw on first down. Throws while on the run. He's pushed out at about the 21. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
He gets another carry. Brought down at the 21-yard line. The misdirection play gets a yard at the most. Second down and 9 to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. The defense sets up in the nickel.
Blue 45. Blue 45. We stop the run first.
Give to the tailback. And they get him about the 15-yard line. 5-yard gain, and so it'll be third down. It's third down and 4 to go. Ball on the 16-yard line. Up the middle. He's tackled at the 10, and that was a nice pickup to get the first.
You know, as a former wide receiver, I never liked running the football ever. I thought it should be banned from the game, but when you can run it like that, well, it's sure easy to make those calls.
He's dropped for a loss. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yardage.
Well, that's no fun for the running back. It's one thing to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but when you start losing yards running the football, that's a disaster.
Lynch gets the ball. And he's knocked out at about the 9-yard line. Lynch picks up about 4 yards on the play. The Bills line up with 3 wide. Back to pass. Looking for an open man. Makes the reception. And they get him at the 3. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. So it's 4th down. And this one pretty much a chip shot about 20 yards out. And right down the middle. Nice work putting that one right through the upright. The kick. He'll return it from the 1. He's tackled at the 26-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Come on, D. Let's smash this.
Brought down about the 25-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less. Garrard lines up under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. He's dropped at the 31. Taylor picks up 5 yards with the carry. 3rd and 5. Ball on the 31. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He fakes it. He throws left. And it's caught. What a hit! These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
Give to the tailback. He makes his way to about the 45. And that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
He's brought down around the 42-yard line. Just about 3 yards there. That brings up 2nd down. The Jaguars come out showing 3 wide. He drops back. Throws out left with the catch. He's pushed out around the 33-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
They'll give it off here. Knocked out of bounds at the 22-yard line. They continue to get first downs by running the ball.
Pretty methodical approach right now for this offense. Not only are they picking up first downs and grinding out yards, but they're eating up a lot of time on the clock.
passes to his left. And they get him around the 13-yard line. Pretty risky throw that time, but it worked, so you won't see many complaints.
Probably the most dangerous throw in football right there. Anytime you see the quarterback throwing across his body like that, back into coverage, when it works, you go, boy, that looks pretty and that's easy to do, and you're always tempted to do it. But how many times have we seen a ball like that picked off?
The offense facing another third down here as they line up. Offset I formation in the backfield. There's a play fake. He wasn't set when he threw. They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with 1st and goal. The Jaguars come out with the offset I. On the ground with a tailback. He's brought down at the 1. Another solid effort by the running back.
I know it may not be the popular thing to say, but I can't really give the running back 100% of the credit for this performance today. Let's face it, this defense came in here determined to stop the pass, and they're paying a price on the run.
Little handoff. They'll score. Touchdown.
How about that little juke in the middle of that move? That's just a one-on-one athletic play that time. That was fun to watch.
It's good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. And here's the kick. McGee fields it at the 2. Cuts by the defender. Dropped at the 33. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Lynch alone in the backfield. Edwards calls an audible. First down, looking to throw. Rolling right. Comes down with it. Excellent open field tackle. The offensive line did a very good job of holding off the pass rush, giving him enough time to find his open receiver.
Good vision shown by the quarterback on that play to find the open man. You could see him looking around, then checking it down late for a nice pickup.
He's looking to throw. Short pass. It's incomplete. Evans was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. The Bills come out in the ace formation. Looking to throw. He's running out of time. He's tackled at the 48-yard line. And that screen pass went for a nice gain.
Good job all the way around on that play. The quarterback really sold the screen. The offensive line was patient getting out. But I thought the halfback really sold it. He didn't get out too soon, didn't tip off the fact that it was a screen.
There's a play fake. Throws right. And it's picked. Great catch by the linebacker. Not a smart throw from the quarterback.
You know, it's hard to believe that you can lose a guy that big, but sometimes those linebackers dropping underneath in coverage, quarterbacks just don't see him, and he threw it right to him.
They'll throw on first down, and they're coming after him. And they get him about the 43-yard line. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
Taylor on the inside handoff. Brought down at the 43-yard line. So a gain of about 1, and that makes it third down. It's third down now, just about the length of the football away from the first down marker. Jacksonville sends a man in motion. Drops back to pass. He throws right. Catches it one-handed. And they go to the air to pick up the first.
Yeah, that's what makes it so tough to play defense in this league. When you get guys that can throw it and catch it like that, to try and stop them for a short gain is just awfully tough.
He's dropped at the 36-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. Second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. Taylor gets the carry. He's brought down around the 33-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Keep playing, fellas.
Garrard hands it off. And they get him at the 28-yard line. They get it again on third down.
And that can really begin to deflate a defense when those third down conversions keep coming. You can almost taste the water on the sideline, thinking you're about to get off the field, and then they convert another first down.
Looks right, throw, intercepted. So they come up with another interception.
This is about the time where the quarterback comes walking off the field and one of his own defensive players will look at him and go, you want to try and throw one to our guys for once?
Short pass to his left. Falls incomplete. Second down now following the incomplete pass.
Second down.
They line up at the 15. Edwards lines up in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers in the formation.
Swim.
Drops back. Goes through his read. Brings it in. And he's out at the 19-yard line. Just a short, efficient throw that time.
Yeah, a true sign of patience on the offensive side. You let the play develop. You find the open receiver. Maybe he takes a look down the field. It's not there. Just go ahead and take that safe throw.
Nice play fake. Passes it out. And he just got hammered. You know, Chris, the tight end can be used as such a weapon in the passing game.
And I always find it surprising that tight ends typically don't get drafted very high. But when you think about the skill set, they have to be able to block like a tackle and catch like a wide receiver.
Lynched off the left side. Brought down at the 37. They got little there.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Back to pass. Dumps it out right. He's dropped at the 41-yard line. He'll gain 4 on that pass play.
Yeah, that's good recognition that time by the quarterback. He saw the man-to-man coverage. He goes to the out route. That's pretty easy to get done.
Looking to throw. Scans the field. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. The defender gets a hand on it, and that will bring up 4th down.
I don't know if that's the guy I want to pick on third down when you have to have a conversion. He is tough.
Mormon will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. From the 15. He's brought down at the 19. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Yeah, he really didn't have much of a chance at all to make anything happen there. I mean, I know this guy's a dangerous punt return guy, but you can't do it on your own.
Throws the bullet to the right. He's tackled at the 36-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
They give it to the tailback. And they get him at the 38. That's a 2-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 8. Ball on their own 38. Only one man back. Gerard hands it off. Tackle at about the 47-yard line. They caught the defense out of position on that run.
And this defense may be a little susceptible to that kind of a thing. They're so aggressive running to the football. That time they flowed downhill, got caught on the counter, lucky to contain that one for what it was.
How can you drop that? Lewis was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. They line up at the 48. They come out with 3 wide receivers. He drops back to pass. With the pass. He's tackled at the 35. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Cover, Simba, peel and single. Come on, hey, let's go. Yo, go. You got it.
Rifles it right. Brought down at about the 19-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
So, at the end of 3, our score is the Jaguars 28, the Bills 9. 2nd and 13. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Feeds it to the back. Brought down behind the line. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Jones-Drew takes the give. He's dropped around the 22-yard line. What about that play?
Well, I always like to see an offense stay aggressive, I guess, but at least in this situation, it's a 4th quarter, you have the lead, I can understand the call.
He's got it. I had my doubts about that kick.
Yeah, he just squeezed that one in there, didn't he? I'm sure he's going to be exhaling for about the next 30 seconds.
The kick. He'll return it from the 3. Dropped at the 26-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. They'll go to work at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
Come on.
They'll come out with 3 wide receivers.
Hey, what? 48. Hey, never quit, 48. Let's go stop. King's right.
Hands it off. He's hammered in the backfield. Not what they were looking for on that play call.
You know, for a running back, there comes a point in time where you say, all right, this play is not working. Let me just get as much as I can and try to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. 3rd down coming up after that incomplete pass. 3rd down, 14 yards for a first. Ball on the 23.
Let's go. Green 88. Green 88. Let's go. Hut.
He drops back to pass. He throws on the run. Incomplete. No connection this time. Fourth down coming up, and they've got a big decision to make here.
Well, it's fourth down. You're losing. It's in the fourth quarter. I really think you have to think about going for it here.
He punts it. And they make the fair catch. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Offset I formation in the backfield.
Fargo. Red 18. Red 18.
Setting up play action. Oh, and he dropped it. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Don't give him a yard. Hit him in the mouth. Right, left. Man, play three, man. Let's go. Come on, guys. Watch the ball.
They hand it off. Taylor drops it. Defense gets the turnover. At the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown. And he scoops it up and scores. What a play.
Do you know how hard it is to scoop up one of those loose fumbles on the run, maintain possession, and get it in the end zone? What a great athletic play.
And they'll try to tack on 2 points here.
Get your hands up front.
They'll come out in the eye.
Watch the reverse. Luke 45. Luke 45. Let's go.
Drops back. The pass is away. Picked off in the end zone. Kicks it off. Williamson from the 5. Dropped at the 28-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Garrard lines up under center. Only one in the backfield this time. It's the tailback. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. So that's a gain of about 5, and that will bring up second down. 2nd and 5. Jacksonville goes with the ace set here. Fakes to the back. Throws off his back foot. McKelvin bats it away. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
He drops back. Throws right. McGee picks it off. Down the sideline. That's his 5th pick of the game. Unbelievable.
Tom, I have to tell you, I was the worst quarterback in the history of the planet. I played through high school and my freshman year of college, and not even I could throw 5 interceptions in one game. I tried, but I never did do that.
About 4 yards on that play.
Only gained about 4 yards on that play, but sometimes as an offense, as long as it's not a negative play, it's a positive play.
We stopped the run first. Green 88. Green 88.
Huge pressure by the defense. And that was a great job to get to him for the sack.
Man, those defensive linemen just keep getting quicker and quicker. The quarterback had no chance whatsoever there. At least he was able to hold on to the ball.
48.
Drops back to pass. Gets the pass away. Tackled at the 31. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
Setting up play action. Pass to his left. This pushes him out of bounds at the 23-yard line. The quarterback did a good job of recognizing the coverage and finding the open man.
As a receiver, when you go against a zone defense, it's much more about recognition and knowing where the holes in that zone defense are. That time the receiver executed perfectly and found the open spot.
They finally get him, and it looked like he would score, but instead they'll set it up with 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal, and the offense would love to get into the end zone to make this a game again. Run left side. He doesn't get back to the line. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Buffalo goes with the ace set here. Dumps it out left. What an open field tackle. Nice pass and catch on that play that gets them a lot closer.
Yep, and that's really just the way they drew that one up. You take what the defense gives, looking to move the ball efficiently downfield with intermediate passes.
He drops back to pass. To the end zone. He brings it in. Touchdown. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hands.
Well, this quarterback isn't always perfect, but when he gets hot, he can make throws like that into small spots that are so impressive.
Edwards drops back to pass. Under heavy pressure. And it's caught for 2. Great job there. They were able to convert.
And you could tell the offense had a plan throughout that drive. Not only did they get the touchdown, but they immediately got the call in for the 2-point conversion. They knew exactly what they wanted to do and executed it perfectly.
Drilled at the 31. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. Garrard steps to the line of scrimmage. I formation this time. They hand it off. And they get him around the 35-yard line. And he picks up about 4. That brings up 2nd down. The Jaguars line up in an I formation. And straight ahead we go with the fullback. Brought down at the 45. That was a pretty nice pickup by the fullback.
Yeah, I have to admit that one surprised me, and I think it surprised the defense as well. May have even surprised the fullback that he saw that kind of a hole. Big pickup and a 1st down.
They hand it off again. He didn't get back to the line. The defense got the job done on that play.
Really impressive play that time by this defensive line. It wasn't just one guy, but every guy up front just dominating their guy at the point of attack.
Garrard calls for motion left. The defense has him surrounded. Past the line. He'll pick up less than a yard on the quarterback scramble. Jones-Drew lines up as the lone back. 3 receivers split out wide. Feeds it to the back. He's dropped at the 48-yard line. Is that a good play call?
Yeah, you know, Tom, I really do like that one. You're giving up a chance, I guess, for a 1st down, but you probably have a bigger chance in that situation to turn the football over. So just turn around, hand it off, and he nearly broke it out of there.
He punts it. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 24. The offense is looking to build off the momentum from their previous drive, which resulted in a touchdown. The halfback with the carry. They tackle him for a loss. That cornerback just made this offense look bad.
One of the tough things about trying to get a cornerback blocked is how athletic those guys are. If you're a fullback or an offensive lineman or somebody out in front trying to make that block, it's just tough to get a hand on those guys. They're quick.
Should have had that one. He was wide open. Parrish was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. Lynch, the lone back. Buffalo sends a man in motion. Drops back. Makes the throw out to his right. How can you drop that? The Bills are lining up to punt it away. Northcutt is the deep man awaiting the return. Punts it. Makes the fair catch. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. The offense will start at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Jacksonville is going with the offset I backfield. Here's the give. Great open field tackle. Taylor gets 6 yards on the carry. 2nd and 4 now. Ball at their own 46. Taylor is the deep back as they line up in the I. Looking to throw. Sacked on the play. And chalk one up for the defense on that play.
The best time to blitz is when the other team is trying to work the ball down the field. Your quarterback's going to have to hold the ball a few seconds. Not enough time there. You can't try and go down the field consistently against this defense. They're going to come get you.
Fakes to the back. Short throw to the left. Defense pushes him out of bounds right around the 44-yard line. That's now 300 yards passing for the quarterback. I'm sure that he doesn't even realize he's passed for 300 yards at this point. The only thing that he cares about is walking away with a win. He knows that the stats generally take care of themselves. Gets it away cleanly. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Just an excellent punt there, Chris. That really puts them in a tough situation.
Well, you can say that again. Now they're going to have to go the length of the field to give themselves a chance to get back in this one. And what we've seen so far out of this offense, that's going to be a tall order.
They hand it off. Dropped behind the line. This defense is definitely not afraid to use their safeties in run support.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that 8th man in the box and not throw the. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
Starks gets the interception. What a shot! And they really could have done without that.
Just when you started to think this offense was starting to find themselves, they have a chance here late in the game. Oh, an ugly pick. That's a disaster.
Hit and dropped behind the line. A great defensive effort.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Fakes the run, throws it short, and he catches it with no one around. They push him out of bounds, and now they have 1st and goal. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies. You know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
Garrard looking to pass. He's in. Touchdown. Good call, getting the ball into the halfback's hand.
It's really tough covering the halfback coming out of the backfield in these goal line situations because typically you have to bring in some bigger guys on defense, try and stop the run.
And they line up for the extra point. Set down. The kick is up. Just over 5 in the fourth quarter. And our score, the Jaguars 38, the Bills 23. Decent kick. He'll return it from the 4-yard line. Hit and dropped at the 33. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you, the game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Hands it off. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. Gain of 2. That'll bring up second down. Second down and 8. Ball on the 35-yard line. Lynch lines up as the lone back. 3 receivers split out wide. Edwards calls for motion right. He drops back. He's under pressure. There for the catch. And he made a great open field tackle. Pickup on the pass that time.
That's simply and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
Tennessee.
It's a pass on 3rd and short. Looks down the field. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. They fail to convert, and you've got to think they'll have to go for it this late in the game.
Yeah, that was not what they were looking for on those first 3 downs, and now the pressure really comes to bear on 4th down.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. From the 15. Huge hit. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
Drop back on 1st down. Fires it out. And it's knocked down. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
They line up in an I. Fakes the run. Strong throw to his left. He's brought down around the 47-yard line. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Feeds it to the back. Brought down at the 49-yard line. Taylor comes away with 5 yards on the carry. From the 49-yard line. 2 tight ends here.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
Fakes the run. Dumps it out right. Tackled around the 43-yard line. That was a decent gain there on the pass.
Yeah, no hesitation whatsoever. He hit that back foot, planted, threw the ball, knew exactly what he wanted to do.
Let's go get it, baby. Here we go, team. Rush.
Gives it up the gut. He's dropped around the 39-yard line. A 4-yard pickup by the fullback. From the 39-yard line. The Jaguars line up with an offset I backfield. Hands it to the back. And they get him at the 25. This running back just showed off some nice ability there.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
Give to the tailback. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. Taylor picks up a yard on the play. 2nd and 9 coming up here. This is the 8th play of this drive. Taylor takes the give. And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. Taylor gains about 2 yards on the run. The defense comes out in the dime package. And they got him. The Bills will take their second time out of the half. 4th down. This one will be from 42 yards out. Here's the kick. And right down the middle. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Runs over tacklers. They get him at the 25. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. They'll go to work at the 25. 1st and 10. The Jaguars line up with a nickelback. He looks to throw on 1st down. Pass is complete. At the 40, at the 30, to the 10. Makes a move and he's in. Touchdown. And that's about as well executed a play as you can ask for.
And that's no fluke right there. We saw him hit that play a couple of times in practice the other day. That's something they're going to come back to until you find a way to stop it.
They'll go for 2 in this situation. They'll go from the I formation. The Bills use motion. Edwards looking to throw. It's completed. He's able to run it in for the 2-point conversion. Buffalo gets ready to try the onside kick. And now we will see the onside kick. The onside attempt. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. They weren't able to get the onside, and that's a tough situation to put your defense in.
They're already down 2 scores, and now they have to defend a short field. If this team can come away with any points at all, this one's just about wrapped up.
On the ground, up the middle. He's brought down at the 40. 3 yards on the run.
Gain of 3.
2nd and 7. Ball on the 40. I formation here.
Let's go, keep playing. Regular.
Taylor off the right side. Brought down at about the 35-yard line. Taylor gains about 4 yards on the play. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. And he'll just kneel it here. They call on the field goal unit. This one from 54 yards away. Kicks it, got plenty of distance. The coaching staff won't be very happy after that miss. They brought him in for the specific purpose of making those kinds of kicks, and a few more of those misses, he might want to start looking to pack up his house because he might just be out of a job. And after that miss, the score remains the Jaguars 41, the Bills 31. With the throw. Nelson gets his hand on it. Trying to make something happen, or was that just a bad pass?
Not so much a bad pass as a bad decision. He saw the coverage there, simply had to go to the next receiver. He didn't make the right move.
Drops back to pass. Gets the throw away. batted away. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Come on, play it, play it. Here we go, here we go, here we go. 48.
Drops back. Surveys the field. Catch is made. Tackled at the 20-yard line. And that will be the conclusion of this game. Our final score is the Jaguars 41, the Bills 31.